Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the lover feminine archetype. This was highly requested, so I hope you're excited. And do not forget to click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and also leave me a comment. That lets the algorithm know that you guys enjoy my videos and they will keep showing them to you, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. The lover is a biological foundational archetype that exists in everyone. The desire for connection and passion is a biological need. Some women, such as Selena Quintanilla, I think that's how you say it, Holly Berry, etc., are pure lovers, aka sirens, which let me know if you want a video on that. This means their lover instincts override their other types. Many women are influenced also by their secondary and tertiary type. The lover has an amazing capacity for passion and connection. She has a natural relationship to her sensuality. She inhabits her body and relishes in pleasure. She may be a bit impulsive and spontaneous, living completely in the moment. Lover women are also naturally magnetic, connected to their life force energy, and they're also connected to Shakti, which is the divine feminine. The shadow side of lovers, let's go ahead and talk about that. The shadow side of lover women is that they may value validation from others too much, or to a point to where they value it over their own opinion of themselves. Sometimes they're unable to enjoy their own company because they desire connection so much, to the point where they might not like being alone, I don't want to say alone, but like being by themselves. Or they may be susceptible to love addiction, sex addiction, or PORN addiction. And they could be overly indulgent that could be in any area. It could be in areas of just romance or sex, or it could be in areas of overeating or overindulging in alcohol or whatever. It's just that the lover has this capacity to throw themselves into experiences and into the moment that it could easily get out of hand. So I wanted to explain shortly just as well why we study archetypes and kind of what their purpose is, because I know it's very popular right now. The archetypes were initially started by Carl Jung, who is a psychologist, psychiatrist. I can't remember at the moment. But Carl Jung describes archetypes as an innate pattern of thought and behavior, which is a result of collective shared ancestral memories that may persist in art, literature, or religion, but they aren't obvious to the eye. So what that means in so many terms is that archetypes are basically pattern recognition, right? Maybe you meet somebody and you're like, they remind me of somebody else. It's kind of like a familiarity. And that's kind of why we study them, to kind of know. It's kind of like you have to know about your past to kind of know where you're going as well. And so understanding and knowing yourself in depth about how maybe your personality proclivities or anything like that, especially in your feminine journey, is going to help you know and understand yourself, know and understand your past, so that you can basically determine your future as well, and your present, because we rarely acknowledge the present. So that's kind of sort of the reason why we study archetypes. And then the lover archetype is a part of what Carl Jung calls the anima and the animus. So it's almost like the feminine and the masculine, right? But that's kind of too simplified. I think that's kind of like a language that we've just inherited and we've used. Anima and animus are really just two. I love the way Aisha K. Hines said this, and I want to credit her because her work is amazing. She said that the anima and the animus are just two different modes of consciousness. So it's the way that we perceive the world, the way that we understand it, the way that we the way that we think about it and we interpret it, and then we move, you know, the actions we take based on those interpretations of the world. And so that is what the lover is. The lover is not only connected to, like I said, the biological things, but on the spiritual side, the divine feminine, but also the that mode of consciousness that is connected in each woman.